guys, we are going to review for the test. You want me to put some music on?
Yeah, no, it really works out.
Well, I really believe that, but it's got to be low enough you can hear.
No, as long as you can speak, but if you have like background, like stop music or something.
All right, I'm going to put some background music. Okay, problem number one. Problem number one, I want you to transform this into a form that will help us find the zeros and then find the zeros. Transform this into a form that will help us find the zeros and then find the zeros. Dean, can you come sit up here by Savannah? So you three are going to be a group. No. Well, yeah, for the answer. Okay, guys, I'm going to spin. Okay, if you are person one in each group, show me what you have. That is correct. That is correct. That's correct. Yep. That's correct. I don't know. That is correct. 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 No, that's right. Hey, you guys, look. The two numbers you can times together and get 28, so that when you add them together and get 11 are 4 and 7. So this factors to be x plus 4 and x plus 7, right? And when we're looking for zeros, everybody look up at this. When we're looking for zeros, we put a 0 in for y. Got it? Then my answer, you guys, I would set each factor equal to 0, and I would solve each one of these equations. My answer is going to be x equals negative 4. That's one of my answers. And over here, x equals negative 7. Any questions on that? Okay. All right, next question. Okay, change that. Actually, I'm going to make this one. You guys, I'm going to change this. Okay, change this to a form that you can find the vertex. Change this to a form you can find the vertex. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I got to spin it. See what you guys have. Okay, everybody, if you have 3 people, it's person 2. If you have 2 people, it's person 2. Show me what you have. Person 2. Okay, I'm going to say that's probably right. Well, he's got a different answer than you. Okay, who's person 2? Okay. Okay. You got a different answer. All right. You guys have similar answers, but they're slightly off, sometimes the sign. So, this is how you do it. Hey, you guys. I have to complete the square here. So I group it like this, and I leave a blank at the end. What number goes in my blank? Okay, yeah, remember, I take half of this number right here. What's half of that number? Negative 2, and then I square it. What do you get? Positive 4, right? That number is always going to be positive. And then you have to compensate for it by minusing 4. Because you can't just add 4 to an equation without compensating for it. Remember, We factor this part right here now. X squared minus 4x plus 4. What does it factor to be? What's this factor to be, you guys? What two numbers can I times together and get 4 and add together and get negative 4? Negative 2 and negative 2, right? And what's negative 8 minus 4? Negative 12. So you guys all had negative 12 as your second number, coordinate. So now, if I write this like this, the short way of writing x minus 2 times x minus 2 is what? X minus 2 squared. So what's my vertex, everybody? 2, negative 12. So it's positive 2, negative 12. Any questions on that one? Huh? Yeah. The y squared, you guys, when it said y squared, I didn't mean to put that. That was a mistake of mine. Okay? All right. Okay, we got that one? Okay, given these two functions, you guys, y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals x squared minus 1. Which one has the greater average rate of change? Average rate of change. Which one has the greater average rate of change? I'll give you a minute on that one. I forgot to write that it's on the interval 1 to 3 for both of them. Which one has the greater average rate of change? Show me your work. Someone wants to know what interval means. When we talk about x intervals, and that's what we're talking about right here, we're talking about a length along the x-axis, okay? Well, when I say the length 1, 3, here's 1, and here's comma 3. So I'm talking about on this interval from 1 to 3. Okay? So if I have a graph that looks like this, I just go straight up from 1, find the y value there, straight up from 3, find the y value there, and my average rate of change is the slope of the line that goes through those 2 points. Okay? Because I'm doing it on the interval 1 to 3. So I want to know the slope between 1 and 3. Got that? That's what we mean by average rate of change. Average rate of change means to find the slope. The interval is the x numbers, which I'm going to find the slope from where to where. Okay? All right, let's check to see how you guys did. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Guys, first of all, I am going to set up 2 table values. On this one over here, I'm going to go 1 to 3. And this one, I'm going to go to 1 to 3. Guys, listen. I've had several of you tell me you don't know how to do this one. So watch. I'm going to go from 1 to 3. That means if my x numbers are 1 to 3, I plug these in here. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So there's those 2 numbers. Then I put these in here. 1 squared is 1, minus 1 is 0. 3 squared is 9, 9 minus 1 is 8. Now I have to just find the slopes. You guys remember the formula? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Do you remember that formula? I plug them in here. 7 minus 3. y2 minus y1. So I went 7 minus 3 over 3 minus 1, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. We got that? Who didn't understand that? Who doesn't understand it still? Did I hear someone over there? Okay, I'm still not done with the problem, by the way. I only did one half of it. Let's go over here and finish this. We'll see if we understand. Now, I found out what the y's are for this function over here. So I'm going to go 8 minus 0 over the x numbers, 3 minus 1. I'm going to get 8 over 2, which is 4. You guys, slope is how steep something is. So for those of you who don't understand this, we want to know how steep the line is that goes through the points 3, 7, and 1, 3. Well, it has a rise of 2 and a run of 1, so 2 over 1. And over here, between 8, 0 and 3, 1, or 3, 8 and 1, 0, we're going to get a slope of 4. So which one has a greater average rate of change? So x squared minus 1. It has a slope of 4, right? No. I want you to just take it once. I'm not giving retakes. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right, next question. Are we ready for the next one? Okay, given those two functions, you guys, I want you to find f plus g. Go. Okay, so this one, we add 3x plus 4 to x minus 6. We combine like terms. 3x plus x is 4x. 4 plus a negative 6 is negative 2 for the answer. Okay, next, I want you guys to find f minus g. Find f minus g this time. Oh, wait, we got a spin on this one. Here we go. Okay, person 1, show me what you have. Good. Good. Just one person from each group. Good. I can't read it. It's so small. No. Good. Good. Okay, look, you guys. 3x plus 4 minus x minus 6. Now, you guys, whenever you subtract, you have to use parentheses on that second one. Okay? And instead of this being a positive x, this is going to be a minus x. You're minusing x, and you're minusing a negative 6. What happens when you minus a negative 6? You add 6, right? And so if you combine like terms, 3x minus x is 2x. 4 plus 6 is 10. Got it? Okay? Got it? Okay, next one. I want you to do f times g. F times g. F times g. Max, F times g. Soraya, F times g. I don't know. Okay. Teach somebody in your group if they don't know how to do it. believe it is. Teach somebody in your group. So teach Shelton. See if she's doing it right. You got a sign wrong somewhere in there, so. No, her. Okay, you guys got a sign wrong back there. Spinning. Okay, person number 2 in each group. Show me what you have. That is correct. That is incorrect. Correct. You missed the first term is wrong. Not correct. I believe that's correct. Yeah, except for the last term is wrong. Yeah, I believe that's right. Wrong. Okay, you guys, let's watch this one. 3x plus 4 times x minus 6. Okay? 3x times x is 3x squared, you guys. 3x times negative 6 is negative 18x. You guys got to be listening. 4 times x is 4x. And 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. Guys, if we combine like terms, yeah, 3x squared. Negative 18x plus 4x makes negative 14x. You guys, the middle term. And there's the answer. Any questions on that? Okay, hey, you guys, let me just warn you. On the test, there's going to be some problems that I didn't teach you because I didn't have to teach you, but I had to teach my honors class because they're required to know this. But there's a question that looks like this. In fact, there's 3 of them. One that looks like that, one that looks like this, and one other. Anyway, what that is saying, I'm going to give it to you as extra credit on the test. So if you want to watch this right now and learn how to do it, the extra credit, you can get some extra credit points if you get this one right. Okay, what happens, this means f composed of g. That means we're going to put function g inside of function f. See the one that's inside? Is g inside? G is inside of f. G is inside of f. Okay, so watch. What we're going to do is we're going to take function g. Guys, even if you don't want to know how to do this, don't talk right now. You're going to take function g, which is x minus 6. You're going to come up here, and you're going to insert it into that x right there. Okay? So, for example, I have 3, and where the x goes, I'm going to leave some parentheses, plus 4. So there's function f, but where the x goes, I'm going to put function g, x minus 6. And if I now distribute that 3 through there, I'm going to get 3x minus 18 minus the 6. Or plus 4, sorry. I went back too far. Plus the 4. And then if I simplify that, that's going to be 3x minus 14. You guys, that is putting one function inside the other. If you know how to do that, you're going to get extra credit on the test. Got it? Now, you can switch them around. See the bottom one? The bottom one, which function am I going to put in which one? I'm going to put f, which is the 3x plus 4, in for that x right there. This one's easier. Because I have function g, which is x minus 6. What am I going to put in for the parentheses for x? The 3x plus 4. And 3x plus 4 minus 6 is 3x minus 2. That's called F composed of G and G composed of F. If you get those right on the test, you get extra credit. That is easy. Just put one function inside of another, okay? That will be on the test. All right.
Oh my. There's a bug.
That's need to know how to do that. That's what we did.
Everyone shut up.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said that is the problem right there. Here's the answer for the first one. And here's the answer for the second one. You just put it into the function and simplify it. You simplify it. See, like this one right here? To simplify it, you have to distribute and combine like terms. This one right here, all you have to do is combine like terms. So yeah, you're going to need to know how to simplify it. This is just an extra credit problem. So, all right. Moving on. Hey guys, let's see if you can find this pattern right here. The first one's a blank. The second one looks like this. The third one looks like this. Can you guys see what the pattern is here? Okay? Yes, Natalie. It is x squared minus 1. Do you guys remember doing this? Y equals x squared, subtract 1. Because whatever, this is the first term, you put 1 in there, 1 squared is 1, minus 1 is 0. Then you put, this is a 2 by 2 square with 1 missing, so you go 2 squared is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. There's 3 of those, right? Next pattern is a 3 by 3, but it's missing 1, so you go 3 squared is 9, minus 1 would be 8 squares. Do you understand that? There's going to be a problem like this on the test, except for it won't be like this one. It'll be a little bit different, okay? But what you need to do is you're going to write the numbers underneath each one of these. First one's 0, second one's 3, third one's 8, and you're going to see if you can find a pattern and write a function for it. Got it? Okay. How many of you guys know how to find an inverse? If I gave you y equals 3x plus 10, how many of you guys know how to find the inverse? That's the next problem. Everybody do that one, and we'll spin it. So you minus 10 from both sides. X minus 10 equals 3y. And to finish solving for y, you divide by 3. Those cancel out, and you get y equals, you can leave it as x minus 10 over 3, or you can divide the 3 into each part and get 1/3 x. And some of you guys put 3.33, which is fine. I like to leave it as 10/3. 3 will go into 10. 3 will go into 10 3.33 times. Got it? You see what you did on that one now? Okay. Natalie. 1/3 doesn't reduce to 3, no. It's 1 divided by 3. Not 3 divided by 1. 3 divided by 1 makes 3. Okay? Got it? All right, so you guys all know how to find an inverse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.